Look at this. That's a shark. Look at the outline. Look at the mouth. The eyes.
Is that what it is?
But I'm telling you, and I'm telling everybody at this table, that that's a shark. And I know what a shark looks like because I've seen one up close. And you better do something about this one because I don't intend to go through that hell again.
Well, Jaws 2, the third top moneymaker of 1978, for me was just a cheap imitation of the original Jaws. Still, it turned out to be incredibly the most successful sequel of all time. It had the same story as the original, the same island, the same stupid mayor, the same police chief, the same script. I guess people love to see that shark eat other people, and Jaws 2 definitely had more attack scenes than the original. Maybe that's why it was such a big hit.
Over there!
Okay,
Watch out!
Lots of teeth, lots of screams. I thought it was a sloppy film, but apparently it worked for one simple reason. The Jaws shark has become a classic movie villain that ranks with Frankenstein's monster and Dracula.
Agree with you, Gene. It was pure trash, as a matter of fact. Now, the original picture had a lot of suspense. In this one, the shark comes on, starts eating teenagers, and that's it. Now, sometimes I don't like teenagers so much myself, but that's going too far.
Acknowledge me.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is JEFFMAN316, your pop culture reporter. Yep, JEFFMAN316 Live. That's what you're listening to. Hopefully my audio is working fine. I actually unhooked this mic and used it to record some videos. So William stopped by and said, "Love you, Jeff, man. About to watch a garbage movie and sack out early." Well, what garbage movie are you watching? Jaws 2 isn't garbage, if that's what you mean. Never seen this one. You've never seen Jaws 2? Jesus, man. It's basically Jaws 1 almost all over again anyway. So have you seen Jaws 3, 3D? Have you seen Jaws Revenge? This one is obviously way better. Let me get the bar area. This is the Jaws 2. Chat and watch along. If you're in here now, smash the like button. Like this stream, please. And then share it around afterwards or while you're watching it and let everybody know to come over and have some fun and let's talk Jaws. What's up? Howdy, y'all. How you doing? Where to watch? Well, this one I'm assuming everybody owns, so I didn't tell anybody where to watch it. You can watch it. Peacock's got them. I own it to stream because I own the set, so I don't know whether you can watch it free or not anywhere. Is Jaws 2 free to watch? You know, we're getting ready to get to the point where if it's a mainstream movie other than junk, I can't just watch stuff that's on Tubi forever. It says Peacock is one of the places you can stream it. Is it on Netflix? I'm not sure. Let's look and see if it's on Netflix. Jaws. I don't think it's on Netflix anymore. It used to be. Either way. So if you don't have it, I apologize. I assume, you know, anybody's got the first one. I thought everybody would have the sequels, but it's basically the same damn movie all over again. So hopefully you guys can see me okay. I did do a test. You weren't here, Doug, but Gigi was. A couple other people. I think it was Tuesday night. I ended up getting, I did find on Amazon an Ethernet cord or connector where I can go direct from the router. So hopefully it won't be a disaster like last week. So I'm going to go ahead and read the description so we can get this bad boy going because the first two Jaws movies are basically 2 hours long. So this is Jaws 2, 1978. It's PG. 1 hour, 56 minutes without commercials, and that's what I'm watching. 4 years after the traumatic episodes at Amity Island that when they were terrorized by a 25-foot great white shark devouring beachgoers. Amity Island is at peace and opened a hotel. Days after the opening, beachgoers start to disappear along with a beached half-eaten whale. Brody becomes concerned about these incidents and fears that another great white shark is on the loose. Then the main description says Brody must protect the citizens of Amity after a second shark begins to terrorize the waters. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. I remember seeing that on TV. You get Roy Scheider returns as Brody reluctantly, from what I hear. Lorraine Gary returns as Ellen Brody. Murray Hamilton returns as Mayor Vaughn. Jeffrey Kramer returns as Hendrix, and there's some funny trivia about that as we go. Ann Dusenberry is Tina. I've talked to her online. I don't know if there's anybody else that's worth mentioning here. It's directed by Jonah, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Jonah Schwartz, something. Writers, Peter Benchley actually helped write this along with Carl Gottlieb and Howard Sackler. So I've already got this thing queued up on my Fandango account. So I'm going to watch that here. So let me get that going and then we can chat. Roku. I watched Roku app lets me listen to the movie through my headphones, if you're not aware. Did I get any popcorn buckets? Well, I didn't look around here because I was injured. But yeah, I ended up getting several that I got somebody to pick me up. So I'm going to do a video. I also got one from China. I ordered a cheap Jaws, like the shark popcorn bucket, under $20 from China with free shipping, and it came to Friday, I think. And then the person who got me the real official Jaws bucket, that came yesterday. So I'm going to do a video where I compare the two. Let me get this bad boy going. I'm going to go ahead and start Jaws 2, and then we can chat because it's 2 hours long. And if my ankle starts hurting, I want to better get off here pretty quick after it's over. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jaws 2. Let's go. I will actually say, as far as movie scores go, I love the opening score for Jaws 2. It's really peaceful. And then as soon as the shark comes into play, it goes real tense. As we're talking about Jaws, I'll show you this god-awful steelbook. Somebody busted my chops because I said the artwork sucked. It's basically from the woman who's skiing is from behind, and you're in the shark's mouth. I thought this artwork looked like shit. It looks like terrible Photoshop teeth, water going in his mouth. Got some cheeky action there. The back looks better. It's got the shark fin. Inside, this was a Best Buy exclusive. You got Brody. I love that. Dun, 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 dun. I love that music. And then it gets peaceful as you get the guy swimming. But Jaws 2 and 3 has some shitty artwork on their steelbooks, man. I don't want to drop it. Even though it's shitty, it was pretty rare and hard to get. So, hey, what's up, Paula? I appreciate you stopping by. We just started Jaws 2. Where's Rick? He's always first. I hope he's well. Actually, let me see. Did he comment on any of my videos? Because he usually comments on the first. He commented on my video 2 days ago. And I haven't gotten a comment from Rick in 2 days. So I don't know. I hope he's okay. Like you said. I don't know. Rick, if you're out there, man, we love you. I hope you're okay. Gigi said, howdy, missed you. I just picked up the Jaws popcorn tin today, says Amy, and has Jaws on it. Yeah, I'm the only one that I'm not going to have as of right now is the cage one. I thought it looked kind of cheesy. I mean, it's basically a square tin with the shark cage on it, and then the Jaws logo in the background. I wasn't impressed with it, so I'm not getting that one. Here comes the Jaws theme. You got the guy posing at the orca. Is that what you would sound like screaming underwater? The camera taking candid photos as it falls. Nice to see you. Like a comic strip. Yeah, I have that one coming. I like the map on the inside. The other one I don't think has anything on the inside. I thought the other one was kind of plain Jane. The guy that's getting them for me basically didn't charge me hardly anything extra. I just gave him some extra on top of what he paid shipping. I hope he's okay. Yeah, love you, Rick. I watched the 50th anniversary of Jaws for the first time all the way through. I love Jaws. That's my favorite movie. Yeah, I'll show those buckets, man. You got the good one. That's the 10 that I like. John Williams returns to do the music in this one. I love John Williams. Almost all of his scores rule. The other one just had a fin on. Well, it's got the sign, the Amity sign that they painted. Something about shark. It's the so they just did the sign and wrapped it around the bucket. It's a little plain Jane. Yeah. I never realized it was 2 hours long. Hey, I just got here. What's up, Sandy? We're watching Jaws 2. I'd already started it. We've already got the kill at the beginning. And my AirPods are way too loud. Hold on a second. Based upon characters by Peter Benchley. So we get Brody. If everybody knows, he didn't even want to return for this one. I always thought it was funny you get that bird hightailing it across the road. So you got Brody going to the opening of that hotel that I mentioned in the little intro thing. You want to sing Grease. All because of Sandy. I got chills that multiplying, and I'm losing control. Well, I run everybody off. All right, what's everybody drinking? Cheers to you. I gotta have something cold. It's so hot, as Robin Williams said, I could cook things in my shorts. A little crotch pot cooking. What's up, Brogu? I appreciate you coming by. Everybody smashed a like on this thing. Got to see Jaws opening weekend back in 78. What a great time. I didn't see it in 78. You mean 75. Sorry, this is 78. I don't know. I don't have confirmation. I saw it either the summer it came out or later. My parents took me to the drive-in, and they told the story so many years. You ever get that thing where they told the story so much you feel like you remember it? All I knew was remember when the shark music would hit, I would jump in the back seat. But we saw it at the drive-in, and I've pretty much watched it with my dad almost every year until I got married, and then Jaws is my favorite movie, so I watch it all the time. Do any of them rubber? I think they're all hard plastic. It opens a lot bigger than the one I got from China. Well, where do you see that when I do the video of that? You have Coke Zero and sparkling ice. I have pink lemonade with coconut rum in it. And my birthday's on September 21st. You can buy me something if you want. She said, howdy. I've chatted with this actress here online, the one cutting this. She's a sweetheart. I love Dr. Pepper, but I don't know. I don't like Diet Dr. Pepper. You could probably put a decent amount. The one from China, you can put like half as much. Buy you something. You mean to pop some popcorn and put it in the bucket? There, the girl. All sexist, getting the girl, the beauty queen, to come out there in her bathing suit. You're not a fan of Dr. Pepper? Sacrilegious. My dad loved Dr. Pepper. I grew up on Dr. Pepper. It looked pretty small. I'll show you. I'll give you. I don't collect popcorn buckets, so I don't have many of them. Like I got. Did you get this one, Doug? Did you get that popcorn bucket? This is small. Look at this thing. The jaws can hold more than this, I think. Because it's not like they can pile it up inside the head. As soon as you open it up, it start falling out. This popcorn bucket thing is a fucking racket, dude. You talking about the yellow barrel? Maybe you'll have to watch the video to find out. It looks pretty small. That's what she said. Yeah, I should have put that on there. You mean to do that? Hold on a second. I'll do that for you. What did you say? It looked pretty small.
That's what. If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm gonna pop you.
Yeah. Hello. Somebody said it looked pretty small. That's what she said. The missus is having a hot flash. We're watching Jaws 2. We'll watch The Great Jaws 3D next week. Look at these dudes in these 70s haircuts. So that's the guy that played Arnie Cunningham in Keith Gordon there. The one with the glasses. Well, both of them have glasses. The black hair one. Oh, don't remind me. He played in Christine. Cool beans. You got, oh yeah, I didn't get the Billy the Puppet one. I got the oh, bring it in here. I got the metal one that lights up. It's got multiple panes that light up. Thank you. I'll put that over here. She said, hey, she said, Gigi said, why was I blasting you? I didn't blast you, did I? Did I blast you? I didn't blast. She said she don't feel blasted. She'll feel blasted later. Boy, yeah, Gigi loves Dr. Pepper, but Paul on here says she doesn't. Stephanie loves Dr. Pepper. You got both of the Saw ones? I don't know. Do we ever do a watch along to Christine? I have to look it up. I like this scene here with the shark barely under the water like that. That was pretty badass. That actually makes the shark look real there. Yeah, that one lights up, but I didn't remember how it lit up. Let me look real quick. I'll tell you whether we watch. We need to watch Christine if I didn't. Oh man, I'm on a new browser, so hold on a second. I'm looking. All right, so we can look up Christine. I don't think I see it. It doesn't look like we watched Christine before. So we might have to watch Christine. Just so you know, I'm using a new setup. So what's his head? My buddy Gator McCluskey was suggested that I use Firefox on my Mac, and then I'm using Ethernet. So I'm hoping that the setup is better. My face lights up once I drink a little too much. I don't want to drink too much, man. It's hot as fuck. How hot is it where you guys are? It's like 95 degrees today. Yeah, the original Christine. I don't think we watched that. Oh shit, we can watch them all, dude. I don't know. Did we watch Big Trouble in Little China? It doesn't fucking matter. It's been so long since I've watched some of those. Plus, we got new people like Brogu is new, Paula's new, Sandy's new. You guys, we could watch any of the John Carpenter movies. We could watch The Thing. We watched The Thing recently, didn't we? We could watch Escape from New York. You saw Bride Hard tonight? I'm sorry. I'll pray for you. So, how hot is it where you are? Yeah, you're in Texas. You're always hot. This actor here, what he says, she got tits like a sparrow. He's quoted now saying he wished he hadn't have said that in the movie. But I'm like, it was in the script back then. It was in the 70s, dude. Get over it. We're too soft. You don't know it's hot. I always like this boating music. It's 74 right now. Let me tell you how hot it is right now. It's 80 degrees right now. It's 96 today. It's 87, feels like 94. It's just 60% humidity. I don't know how much humidity we got. My app doesn't show that. We got people from all over the country and everybody's hot. Paula, where'd you say you were from? Doug says it's 87 where he's at, but says it feels like 94. Do like I did. Get you one of these ice packs and put it under your balls and sit on it. The mask? I don't know. It's in there somewhere. Uh-oh, there's the man.
Say his name and he appears.
What the hell's a 908? Gigi danced in the rain earlier, then showered so she wouldn't get sick. Now she's sweating again like crazy. Sounds like me. One summer, one of the people on the local news fried an egg on the sidewalk. Yeah, howdy, Cody. What's going on, movie star? You don't have testes? Sorry. Well, under your vag. Near the taint. All of us have taints. What's she doing? She's probably hot. Probably taking a piss and then going back in. I wouldn't mind doing that right there. That, whatever you call that, where they're going up and down in the water with the parasail. You need to shower again, but you're drunk, and so I'm scared. You're drunk. How much did you drink already? No, I haven't seen it. I don't know if I'm away. I don't know if I'm gonna go to the theater and see it. My ankle's actually feeling better, so I'll probably better go out and do more. But dude, I didn't like the second one. I liked the first one, but I didn't like the second one. So I said I'm gonna skip it. I heard it's got a giant zombie dingus. Well, they're not really zombies, but you know what I'm saying. Taking a piss and going back in. That's what he said. Brogu, are you in Arizona or New Mexico? You thought it was really slow? That's what I was afraid of. I hate going to the theater and watching slow movies. All right, now I love this part in Jaws too, because I remember seeing it when I was a kid. I thought this dude was going to get eaten just like Alex, the kid from the first movie, because of the point of view. He's in Houston, Texas, baby. I like that you at least see the shark fin right there. Flip over. But shark's like, fudge. I've watched the first one quite a few times. So here's the famous scene, and here's what I always used to get pissed at. You see anything wrong with that? The chick that's on the water skis is in a one piece. And it's like blue or black, right? Where did this bikini come from? And the poster is from the other point of view. And I heard Cheryl Teagues did the pose or was the inspiration for it. But what the hell? Like, why can't they match what's actually in the movie? What made you sick if it's warm? Rock on, baby. Is there a lot of naked, infected people in that rotten people, Cody, in that movie? Hey, I've never water skied. Let's go skiing. That's the Houston sign. Oh, Houston in the house. It looks like you're doing too sweet. Is that what you're doing? Is that what that is? Cody and I'll do this. Too sweet. Here's the shark. He's gonna race her. They did an excellent job getting that fin in the water like that to go as fast as they do. Look at that shit. I love it. Jaws 2 feels more like a slasher movie to me. There's obviously more kills in it. I love that music. Finally watched Final Destination Bloodlines this week. Got the monthly movie subscription from AMC again. What'd you think? I thought it was good. Thought it was better than the last. At least the one about NASCAR, and it was probably, I think, about, to me, other than the hook about it being a prequel, I thought it was probably better than that one. A lot of people saying it's best one. I don't think it is. It's hard to beat the first 2 or 3. You love Dana. Who's Dana Carey? Dana Carvey? What? Are you actually gonna actually start filming it? That's cool. The movies, yeah, HBO Max has got all the Final Destinations. We watched the first 3 on here. I didn't want to watch that NASCAR one. So, this woman here that is on the boat gets the dumbass award, one of the biggest dumbasses in the history of movies. When she pours gasoline on herself. What is going on? I love this scene, the perspective of the shark. Yeah, I got these at it's a little pack. We got Dollar General here, and they're like $1, man, at the register. They're good, good. Look at they got that dumbass woman catches herself on fire. Really? You gonna pour gas on yourself? Really?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Nope. I got some medicated ones though, but no, I gotta work tomorrow. They got some good flavors in here. It's strawberry, mango, lemon, apple, orange, green apple, watermelon, pink grapefruit, lime, blue raspberry, and grape. I'm pretty sure there's a mistake made in this movie about this dude right there, the deputy, but he calls him by the wrong name. When he gets to that point, I'll try to remember to talk about it. You want to talk about living right on the beach? That woman lives right on the fucking beach. She walks out right into the sand. No, thank you. That's a little too close. So what's up with Roy Scheider's family like putting the kibosh on all the cheap Brody action figures and stuff? You used to drive out there to inspect Planet Fitness? We mean inspect Planet Fitness. Yeah, I was wondering if I'm gonna go see that. Haven't watched the Peter Pan movie yet. I just got it. I just got the Blu-ray from. I get it from Australia, mate. The house is right by a Frito-Lay plant. Ah, this is when they're pulling up that power cable. So that dude is still alive, the deputy, because him and Richard Dreyfuss, or is it Dreyfuss? Did some autograph signings at Martha's Vineyard for the 50th. I'd have loved to have went to that. I couldn't have walked around too much though with my ankle. It's a power line. Yeah, but how you pronounce it? Is it one? Is it Dreyfus, or two? Is it Dreyfus? I've heard it both ways. And you got to remember, I'm from the South. Dreyfus. Okay. You from New England? Are you a Tom Brady fan? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's what I say. Do I have to go to my job? Oh, inspect the cleanliness. He's got 3 regular cops. You only see the one. Where are the other 2? Everybody's a boat freak. It's an island. He'll be careful. This is when they find the killer whale beached on the beach. These two have. This dude is like fucking horny. He's chasing her like the whole movie. She's funny. It must be over a little knoll or something, because otherwise, wouldn't they have seen that whale easily from coming out of the lighthouse? That job couldn't have been too fun, was it? What happens if it wasn't clean? What'd you do? So we got Orca the killer whale there. It's fucking right there. They should have that shot before, and it was. I mean, how did they not see it? It's not like it's out in the open when you're coming down from the lighthouse. How did they not see it? Could we have a little air? You're outside, bro, and it's on the beach. I guess it's a little knoll there. I don't know. You always got pulled over for what? Speeding? They think you're drunk driving? You drinking all them buzz balls back then? That's some big ass teeth. You're supposed to use feet in the United States. What's 7.5 meters? How big is that fish? Or a mammal? Shark's mouth. He's all serious. Well, I see one of his deputies standing behind him there. They're fucking useless. So I guess this woman is like staying in for Hooper since he couldn't be in the movie. Did you get to choose what they needed to improve on, or was it based on the photos or whatever you submitted? I had to mention the sound part so they could write the shit for the ending. You think for wearing red lipstick, I think I got confused for a prostitute? What? You inspected those things at night? Really? Yeah, Mike, for Christ's sakes, give him a break here. I wonder what flavor that is. Lemon. Something I ate just then was not good. Maybe a mix. Maybe it's because it was mango. Pink grapefruit, maybe. What made you quit that job? Sharks don't take things personally. Oh, well then, how come in Jaws Revenge they say this time it's personal? Yes, they are. Ooh, that's pink grapefruit. It's not terrible, but it's not my favorite. This little bag, this is one of the, yeah, I know those are magical. These are one of the little bags like I got from Dollar General. I think it was like $1, $1.25. They got a bigger bag, it's like $2, $3. But I would sit here and eat the whole damn thing, and I don't want to get sick, so I get the little bag. I used to take those into the movie theater with me and dump them in my popcorn. They're magical. They're magically delicious. And here's Murray Hamilton as the mayor. His wife had cancer, and he filmed only a couple scenes from what I read. And he was going to leave the movie and just told him, I can't do it. I got to quit. And they talked him into staying for like one day and filming as much of his parts as they possibly could in one day. And then he could leave and go spend time with his wife. Yeah, I saw that. I'm not a huge fan of those, but I don't know. I don't have a new system. I quit after PlayStation 4. I just got out of gaming. I don't know if I want that or not. I was going to get a system just to get that Halloween one, but I talked myself out of it. How many damn was it just gyms? Like what? Like how many damn were in the area that you could do that many in one night? You can't eat grapefruit because of heart medicine? Really? I don't like grapefruit. I don't like regular grapefruit. I guess this is pink grapefruit. Maybe if I dump it in the booze, it'll give it a better taste. Damn. Holy shit. Texas City too. You just remember this. He doesn't have his cool suits on like in the first movie. I'm gonna eat all these pink ones first. They're not my favorite. Or get those out of the way. This we find that driftwood. Yeah, I haven't watched Jaws 2 since I watched it when I got that 4K. So Jaws 2 is 48 years old. Think I'll do anything special for that 50th anniversary? I'm starting to feel old. So Jaws 3 is what, 1983? Is that when it came out? So this came out in 78. Was Jaws the Revenge 85? They had 25 gyms, and I think COVID happened, but the plan was to have 50. Holy shit. Really? I should have keyed one up for you. I should have said 25, really? Damn! There ain't no way in hell that he would go out. Well, I guess that water isn't that far out. You'd be 83 if you're still alive for the 100. So 50 years from now, I'd be 104. Well, 103 if it was today. You might make it, Doug. 7 days a week? I hope you got paid. Wow, that's weird. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. I didn't know that. Well, the shark didn't come back and eat that burned woman. I guess he thought it was too crispy. Didn't like extra crispy. Why would you have to use binoculars? What do you mean stake them out? What are you looking for? That's weird. I was waiting. Somebody's supposed to be paying me for something I sold on eBay. Hey, Cody, are you still here? If you are, chat. Put something in the chat. I was going to tell you something real quick. Nobody else would really care, so I don't want to. I wasn't going to talk about it unless you're here. This is when he's putting them cyanide in there. Are you here? So Sterling is sending me movies to sell, like I told you. So he's sending them out tomorrow and wants me to put them on my eBay store. We're going to do a 60-40 split. He said, I don't know what he's going to send me, but he says he's going to send me a couple of those movies that was in that zombie set, some Camp Blood sets, and some Axe Grinder sets. And he wants me to sell them for 60 days and see how many see if I can sell any of them. To spy on them and make sure that they were doing their job. Oh, I know you care. I was just joking. But technically, Cody and I talk about the guy. It's David Sterling, a guy I've interviewed on the channel. He produces a lot of his movies. Has he told you what to sell them for? Yeah. I'm not going to talk about that on here. But he told me. He says he wants me to charge the people shipping, so his prices technically are wrong. I think I can ship media mail pretty much anywhere in the country for like $5 or $6. So I'll probably put like $6 shipping on it for handling, because I got to pay for the box, which is like 80 cents. And it'll be 60-40 out of the after eBay fees. He's going to send me he said he's going to send me like 18 sets. So I don't know how many of each one. You know that Heart of Darkness documentary I posted on here? I actually sold 3. Yeah, I'll talk to him about that to finalize it. He's giving me a decent idea of what I would sell it for. It's not an outrageous fortune by any means. So if anybody wants to know what I'm talking about, there's a movie producer, David Sterling. I've interviewed him on the channel. He does a lot of low budget, like micro budget movies. Well, some of the sets I've opened on the channel, and he wanted me to see about selling some of them on my eBay store, because I've sold like 10,000 things on there. I've been selling on eBay since like 98 or something like that. I want that boat out of the water now. Now. So everybody's back in the water. You got the cool the fun little music going. Supposedly Axe Grinder 7 is being sent to Sterling soon. I've seen a rough cut of it. How is it? Is it good? I saw was it Ralph? Ralph was he on there talking on his what is your eBay store, if you may ask? It's JEFFMAN316. I had to add a 9 on there. I got hacked a long time ago, and they made me change my name, so I just stuck a 9 at the end of it. So JEFFMAN3169. There's not a lot of movies and stuff on there now. What I usually do is I used to collect a lot of wrestling figures and stuff, so I put a ton of that stuff on there. And usually what I make from that, like I just sold a bunch of Lucha Libre figures for a decent amount this weekend. I used to buy most of my physical media. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Oh, I have to check it out. I haven't really been online much today as far as Facebook and stuff. Yeah, I've been a member since 1998. I've sold 6,400 items. I've got 10,500 positive feedbacks from selling and buying. This is when the chief is up in the tower. So that old woman right there, I think, shows up. She's the one that was like questioning about the beach being closed in the first one. So they give all those little people some cameos in this, I guess. Oh, I got notified. Yeah, Sandy, randomly, sometimes I do put movies on there, so watch out for that. OKC Thunder won the finals for the first. Yeah, I saw Halliburton went down in the first quarter, so I figured they would win. I got paid. Woo wee! I made enough money to get a Google check from YouTube. Thanks to all of you. Yeah, I put a ton of stuff on there a couple months ago. I don't usually take. I don't sell it. I sell it, like I said, to fund my physical media, so I don't just sell stuff dirt cheap. So I'll let stuff ride on there before. I love it where I'll have something on there and people just keep offering low bid, low bid, low bid, and I just never take it. And then randomly, like a month later, somebody pays full price for it. You're a Hornets fan and you'll never go anywhere. Hornets is the closest team to me, I guess. I guess they're closer than Washington. I'm kind of glad OKC won because after all that debacle with all the stars they had and they never won when they probably should, it's nice for them to go back and finally win. Look, they said, was this a spoiler? They already had, at 4 hours ago, they already had championship buses wrapped. You need a decent camera to take decent photos. Um, you need to be patient. You need to look up a lot of history of items to make sure you're selling stuff for the right price. And typically, what I'll do is I'll go look at the last 3 or 4 items sold, and whatever their average, I knock it down about 10% so that mine will be more attractive than everybody else's. Well, it must not have been too much of a motivation. Cody, do you think, I'm not getting political, do you think WWE is going to run the Night of Champions after what everything's going on tension wise over there? I kind of think they will, but I don't know, man. You sold a good amount of rare horror and wrestling movies. Yeah, I saw that. Rocket's got Kevin Durant. This is when the Bluefish are on there. Enjoy the rest of the stream and enjoy the coming week. This is the way. Yeah, good night. I appreciate you stopping by. They will. Too much money to turn down. Well, I would think that we probably have a lot of security over there. Hey, what'd you think of Cena's heel promo at the end of SmackDown? I thought it was pretty fucking cool. This is the part I don't understand. The Chief, I'm perfectly fine with them. I'm perfectly fine with him getting people out of the water, and I'm perfectly fine if he wanted to fire in the air to scare people. But he already saw what happened when they tried to shoot the shark in the first one, that it can't penetrate the skin. He would know not to shoot at the damn shark. Hello. I don't know. This is like the third week, I think, in a row he hasn't been on here. Hope he's okay. I'm more worried about Ian. I mean, Rick. Hey, Stephanie. It's a false alarm. Everybody come back. Everybody looking at the chief like, what have you done? We're so disappointed in you. I can't reach any farther than that. Huh? Nobody can see you, though. They can barely even see right here. I don't know. I don't remember what day, but he was commenting on my videos 2 days ago. What are the Jaws rankings of you? I mean, it's just basically it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I actually get some enjoyment out of watching the third one. The fourth one, yeah, I just got to be in the mood for some cheese. But I really love the first two. I basically think I bought. There's a guy online that does some cuts where he puts some movies together. Like he cut Halloween 78 and Halloween 2 together into one movie. He cut Jaws 1 and 2 together with all the deleted scenes and everything. And I got it from him. It's really good. I love the first two. So what's been going on with you, Acres of Movies? How you been? I was laughing today. Was talking about somebody, how do you eat cereal? They said, like, everybody's got their own way of doing things. Do you put milk in the bowl and then pour the cereal in, or do you put the cereal in and then put the milk in the bowl? It's the same thing. Like, do you put both socks on, or do you put one sock in a shoe and one sock in a shoe? So the Pacers are actually leading at halftime of that game. Huh. This is the tin I was talking about. There's a tin, popcorn tin of the cage. I just don't like it. It's just plain and it doesn't really show anything. And I don't know. I like all the other things that they released more than that. And I'm not much on the that cup. I think I want the 3D cup. They got that cup. I want the 3D cup. Stacy never acknowledged me. Acknowledges you. It was a Nicolas Cage, I would get it. If it was a Nicolas. That was funny.
Golf clap? Golf clap.
Yeah, so yeah, don't forget to put a like on the stream, please. You know, I used to always put these goals on here, but I never get, nobody hardly ever does it, so I felt it was a waste. I did go conservative with the monetization though, so she said, howdy. Of course that's for you. You say howdy. Excellent. 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 There's the shark eye. He's giving you the eye, Chief. Look at it. That's it. That's it. That's all I need. Do you have a favorite Jaws movie kill, series kill? I think I don't know which one I like the best. Is it Quint, or I really love the kill from the first one where the guy's on the boat in the over in the pond, and you see the shark come up from the side and he pulls him under, and then you see the reaction far away of him getting eaten, and then you see his leg come off. I really love that one. I like the kill in Jaws 3 where the guy gets swallowed whole and you hear the bones crunching inside the shark's mouth. You just got 186 seconds of commercial. She said howdy. We can watch Weekend at Bernie's for sure. Anybody want to watch Weekend at Bernie's? We're going to watch these Jaws movies first. God damn it, listen to him. Hey, that old man right there on the board, that's some bad hat, Harry. That guy's got a bad toupee. Is it YouTube commercials? Well, I'd have to be because we're not watching Tubi. You better do something about this one because I'm not about to go through that hell again. I love how animated he gets right there. That's cool. Weekend at Brittany's. Who's fucking Brittany? And why are we watching Brittany? Brittany, bitch. Weekend at Bernie's is fucking awesome. The second one's not good, but the first one's good. What's wrong with Weekend at Bernie's? I love Weekend at Bernie's. Wait a minute. I can't get up. I don't have any pants on. I don't think it's got any special features on it. It usually does. Maybe it depends on what version of Peacock you got. What's my favorite Tom Cruise drama? Discounting Mission Impossibles, right? You talking about just dramas? I don't know. I'd have to think about that. Let me look up some names. And I'll just go ahead and tell you, I'm an American. I'm not a huge Top Gun fan, so. Does it have to be a drama? I like War of the Worlds. Eyes Wide Shut. The Firm's really good. A Few Good Men. Damn, he's got some good ones. Born on 4th of July. The Color of Money is really good. I love The Hustler. I'm going to say The Color of Money as far as dramas. So pay up or nah. You got free trial? Make it pay for play, okay? I love you, Gigi, and that's all that fucking matters. That went down the wrong pipe. Who should be in Metroid? I don't know. I never like Metroid, so I don't give a shit about that. I'm going to tell you this. Talk about video game movies. Who has seen Minecraft? Who has seen Minecraft? Raise your hand before I tell you my opinion. Who's seen Minecraft? Hey, Gigi, have you seen Minecraft? Doug, have you seen it? Cody, have you seen it? You haven't? All right, this is the part before we talk about anything else. That alcohol burned my throat when we went down the wrong pipe. So he comes home drunk. Yeah, I hate it when it goes down. It's probably because I was trying to talk and drink at the same time. Well, this guy in the movie is supposed to be Lenny Kendricks, I think, and he calls him Jeff. Well, in real life, the guy's name is, I think, Jeff Kramer. So they keep calling him Jeff in this scene. Like even Brody's wife calls him Jeff. He's fucking drinking Jack Daniels. Dum dum da dum. Not really. I like the movies better than the show, so I would probably pick one of the movies. You thought it looked dumb? Yeah, I did too. All right, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you. I watched the first 10 minutes of it and I was like, this is some bullshit. So I turned that movie off. I was like, even with Jack Black, that I thought they were going to try to explain really where the Minecraft shit came from. So he literally, the way they started is he's a kid and wants to go into the mines, but this old man won't let him go. He turns into an adult. He goes back to the mines. He goes in. He finds these two pieces and puts them together and lets him go into another dimension and build shit. They don't explain how or why, and it's just stupid as shit from the very beginning. I was like, after 10 minutes, I was like, this is mind-numbingly dumb. I'm turning this shit off. No, it looked interesting, which is why I started watching it. So whatever service it's on, is it on Peacock free now? It's on that or Max, one or the other. I forget. Garbage. Garbage. People pay to see that shit. You see, I still don't understand why he shot up the beach. He would know that the bullets wouldn't go into the shark. I'm glad Dylan got into the game, my son, a little bit when it first came out. But then he didn't stay. You know, after the initial phase, it kind of wore off, and then he never played it again. Colonel Mustard. I don't know. Shouldn't that be somebody English? Like maybe one of the Monty Python guys could be Colonel Mustard. This is a good scene here. Kind of shows his acting chops. Nobody ever told him he couldn't hack it. I'm tired. That's me every day when I get home from work. All right, watch it, ladies. Too damn drunk. So a week from tomorrow, my wife starts working with me. So y'all need to lay some praying hands on me. Dude, his hair, man, he combs it and it looks exactly the same as before he combed it. So the kids from this movie are so much older in the next one. It kind of reminds me of what they did with the kids from the vacation movies where they look so much different and age different between the movies. Jeff Bridges in my top 10 actors? Probably not. He's good, but I don't know if he's top 10. No violence in the chat, please. There was, hey, you was talking about popcorn buckets, Doug. There's only one popcorn bucket that I regret not getting. Like Frank from Frank's Media Reviews posted a photo. The only popcorn bucket I regret not getting is the one from Alien. I think I would have liked to have gotten that one. Now I don't really give a shit about many of the other ones, but I do wish I'd gotten that one. I wonder how much that damn thing is. Oh God, some of those reviewers are getting their copies of Minecraft. So there's a 4K steelbook. I don't know if either one of you keep threatening violence, I'm gonna silence both of you. There's a collector's crafting table edition on Blu-ray that's got this fold-out box. That's dumb as hell. I wonder how much that popcorn bucket is. I know. Why can't, you're right. It is unbelievable. Why can't we just? Well, what is that? You don't have to feel threatened to get threatening words. Wonder how much that alien popcorn bucket would be. Was that for Alien Romulus, Doug? Do you know? I'm assuming. I can't do too much about comments. I don't know. I got to get to YouTube. Hold on a second. StreamYard is garbage. It won't let you do anything like to users or comments or anything. Yeah, so we're back to the point to where they got the scuba diving school up under the water. So don't worry. There's a 24-hour timeout period I can do on YouTube. So I just did it. So I'm not listening to that shit. And it doesn't matter to me. I've got 3871 subscribers. I lost one, so I'm assuming the person that I just put in timeout probably unsubscribed, which is fine. I always thought this would have been a better scene if they'd had the shark eat a couple of these divers. I mean, other than the one getting scared and coming up too fast. You had the game on. You talking about the NBA game? Which game are you talking about? I didn't silence you. You're taking it the wrong way. I silenced the other person. I defended you. You're good to go. Don't worry about it. You're not going to see anything else. They're banned from commenting for 24 hours. So that's when the shark who's burned now scares that dude. I always thought they should have like let him have at least a kill in this scene. It was kind of weak that they didn't. What was the final score? How much did OKC win by? So you wait on these popcorn buckets, they go down because I remember that Alien Romulus head being worth so much money, and now it's like price is way down. Other than I don't get the ones from China. Watch my video this week when I do the Jaws popcorn buckets. I got one from the theater, and I got one from China. I always forget that I need to get rid of the ones from China. You're total opposite of what I said. I muted her for 24 hours. I blocked her chat. I got rid of her. I supported you. You're coming across the right. You're like doing the opposite. You're saying I did the opposite of what actually happened. I didn't back her up at all. She's gone. I booted her out of the chat. I booted her off the channel for 24 hours. Why would I do anything to you? I didn't do anything. I'm getting blamed for some shit I didn't fucking do anything. I didn't even back anybody. I immediately, when I saw what she said, I blocked her and where she couldn't comment anymore. And you deleted some of the ones afterwards. So we're on the same page. I'm on your team. 103 to 91. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. That's true. Well, hopefully she'll remember in the morning that it's the exact opposite of what happened. That's why I can't. I'm going to just drink these two, and I'm not going to drink anymore. Yeah, I know. I got two people fighting in the chat, and the one person that I was helping blamed me for being on the other person's side. What's up, the bomb? We're watching Jaws 2. The divers just came up out of the water too fast. The chief has gotten fired. Give me a second. I'll post a link in the chat. I was like, don't I have monitors? No, I'm not in my room with my regular computer. I'm in my little studio movie room, and I'm on a MacBook. I'm trying to find out how to share. Here it is. Copy link. See if it lets me put it in here. I think it'll let me put it in the chat this way. Try that and see. Should work. I love this scene here. Pretty much one of the best kills in the series. You was talking about it earlier. They asked me one of my favorite kills. This is one of them right here. I love how he bumps the boat, turns it over. The boy flips out. I forgot this browser that I'm using is Firefox. I haven't used it before, so I didn't have any of my stuff saved. So this is what I have the MacBook. I don't have anything on here other than I use it for streaming and connecting to work. So there's not a lot of programs on here. And when Gator told me to install Firefox because it would run better on the Mac. So between that and the Ethernet cable that I got, the adapter, I haven't had any connecting issues tonight. Everything's went fine. It hasn't buffered or anything. Knock on wood. So I'm assuming Gigi left, even though I tried to message her. What the fuck, dude? I was trying to help somebody, and I got blamed. Come on, swim, Eddie. Faster, Eddie. Swim faster. I can't go any faster. I know, right, dude? I got blamed for it. I'm the one trying to help. What the fuck?
What in the wide world of sports is going on here?
You can see the piece of wood where it's already broken and where he's going to pull off the side. And I give this actress credit, man. She legitimately scared and looks like she's got in shock. Make it go away. So you got Brody who's fired trying to return the truck, and he ends up. Oh, this is when he goes, they're rushing to get that diver that came up out of the water too fast. That dude cuts off the cop. He should get a ticket. Oh, wait a minute. He's not a real cop. Dude, that's the greenest pantsuit that woman's got on I've ever seen. My friend grandson went inside an abandoned movie theater, found a few movie posters. That's cool. Which posters did he get? I used to go to the video store, the local one, and I was one of the few that I would always ask them for posters. I can't show it to you right now. It's got something partially blocking it, but I've got the original Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers, the video poster, like from CBS Fox. I got Saw 1 and 2, and I got the first 3 vacation movie posters, the original Terminator 2 from the theater. I used to collect a lot of those things. I don't have anywhere to put them now. What good ones did he find? Anything good? He's rushing to steal the boat. Hey, is Cody here? I'm gonna say Colby. That's the guy I work with. Is Cody here? Has he seen Return of the Corn Zombies? Let's go. He quoted me. Hey, you talking about it being hot? Somebody posted this meme that said, "You remember in Super Mario Brothers 3 in that level where the sun tries to kill you? Well, that's today. The sun is trying to kill us." I thought that was pretty funny. So Brody's going out and they're finding in that abandoned, well, they think it's an abandoned boat. Dumb chicken didn't even try to help him. You talking about didn't try to pull him up out of the water? He probably had the shark biting him. He probably wouldn't have been able to pull him up anyway. She's all hiding up under the bow, right? Would she really fit up in there? That's kind of cool that they're filming this at sea. I'm assuming that's at sea. Like where are they at? Is what they're thinking. Third Batman movie, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Which Batman movie? The one with Christian Bale? Dark Knight Rises. There she is. She's huddled all up under there. I love it when she screams shark. When they find her and she screams shark. She really looks like she's been in shock. She did a great job with this part. He's like, "See, I told you it was a fucking shark." Yeah, I got a lot rolled up in my basement. I just don't have anywhere to hang them up. I put up the few that I wanted. I guess I need a bigger house. If I ever I don't want to get rid of them though, because some of them, if I ever get a bigger house or do something, I might want to put some on the wall. Or I might randomly, like, I got some I can take down. I got a Jaws 3D poster from the Hallmark shop that's actually in 3D with glasses that it's hanging on the back of this door here. I should show that in a video. Yeah, the one with Bale. That's cool. I like that movie. That's when Tom Hardy kind of got noticed. You know, I knew him, but I didn't know much about him before then. Yeah, Gigi won't answer my message, so hopefully she realizes that she was drunk and that nobody was siding with the other person against her. So if anybody talks to her, make sure you let her know that. Yeah, hopefully she comes back. Whoa, he almost clipped him. This is when the shark's fucking with him here, hidden up under those boats. There ain't no way I'd be out in the middle of the ocean in one of them things. No way. So Mike got hit in the head. He's knocked out. I know this scene coming up here with Mike in the water and the shark coming up out of the water. You can see the mechanical shit inside the shark, but it's still really cool. I love that those scenes there with the shark, just barely coming up out of the water. It just makes it seem more realistic. The shark's like, I'm gonna just fuck with him a little bit before I actually attack him. My ankle's starting to hurt. Yeah, I'm the same. I mean, obviously, if my wife would let me put stuff all up around the house, she lets me put up more than I probably should. This room, I can do anything I want in. So I just cram as much shit in here as possible. And then going down in our basement on both sides, I've got a bunch of posters. I've got all those Scream Factory Halloween posters on one side. And the other side, I've got a theatrical poster from Halloween 2018 that I got it from the theater on one side. And it's like, I think I got They Live, Escape from New York. I got some license plates from some movies. I need to hang my license plate back up. Right here, this is the part where they can't get Mike in the boat, and the shark's getting ready to eat him. See, I know that looks cheesy as far as you can see the mechanical shit in his mouth. I just like it's cool how close that damn shark got and how fast it was moving. Doesn't say she's online. I don't think Gigi's commented on any of my videos lately. Oh well. That's cool, as Carlito would say. So much drama. Can't we all just get along? Can't we just watch a movie about a shark eating people in peace? Yeah, I messaged her too. She didn't read mine, but if it was through Facebook Messenger, it doesn't say that is online. That's sad. That's why you shouldn't be online when you're drunk. Does the chief know how to operate any of this shit on this boat? I'm not even reading that out loud, broski. If she heard me read that, she'd get pissed. We hope we don't have to move. A new company bought our complex, and we meet with landlord Wednesday to see if renew on the lease. Some companies buy and renovate. Yeah, that's kind of cheesy. Well, hopefully it works out for you. I know moving sucks. He's like, I'm all alone out here. Does he even know where he's fucking going? Look at my man sitting there just chillaxing. There's no way I'd be on any of those boats, man. There's no way. So the dark haired dude is the mayor's son in the story. And then Ireland. So basically, this movie turns into a slasher where a bunch of teenagers are getting stalked by the shark. Look at this badass right here. This helicopter pilot with like just the big ass beard, no mustache. I should do that. Just get the. I think I'm gonna get me some Just for Men. When I cut my hair short, see, I still got a little bit of color in my hair. It's not all gray. This has been gray for a long time. I need to get me some Just for Men and shave up in that bitch. And he's like, and I look like a total badass wearing with just my beard and no mustache. So on the deleted scenes for this, I think the pilot and the helicopter getting pulled under the water, you see a lot more. I already watched it. It's on the I don't have it here. It's on the 50th anniversary 4K. There's an extra disc in it with it in there. I've already watched it. It's really good. Got a lot of new interview stuff from Steven Spielberg and a bunch of different new directors from nowadays. Um, shit, one of the shells that I was thinking about ordering another of is sold out on Amazon. Damn. Here comes a shark. I like his part when he comes up out of the water. Holy shnikes. Totally flipped that bitch over. I think in the deleted scenes, you see him, the shark busting into the cockpit and getting the guy. If you don't want to get it online, if you go to Barnes and Noble, either online or in the store, like I saw the slipcover version, it was 33 in the store, but it was 50% off. They got 50% off Universal. If you watch my movie hunts, I show it in there. The store stock said they had the steelbook, but I didn't see it in the store. Steelbook would have been 50 some dollars, but it'd been 50% off. So you got it probably less than 30. So good time to get it right now. If you, especially you could probably get it there cheaper than anywhere else. The disc is exactly the same for the 4K though, so Don't get your hopes up. They basically just added another disc to it. Sean's doing the dog paddle, man. He's like trying to hurry up. Is this when that girl that tries to save him and then she ends up getting eaten? This is a pretty badass kill, too. Yep, she can't get up on there once he gets up on there. Here comes the shark. That's a good ass viewpoint right there. I love that from seeing it from behind and the shark munching on her. Basically it's most obviously you don't see her getting eaten, so it's like you see Sean's reaction. Very few films are perfect movies. Jaws is one. Well, this is the second one, and it's not perfect, but yeah, I agree with that, man. Jaws is pretty much perfect. That's why I love it so much. I think, which you probably understand, you've directed stuff. Just the fact that they couldn't get shit to work and they had to be creative and do a lot of shit on the fly, makes it work, makes it feel more authentic. I think the second one is great too because it flows right off the first one. I wish they could have done something better for the third one and included Roy Scheider, but he obviously didn't want to do another movie after this one. What you been up to, Peter? Appreciate you stopping by. So we're at the point where the chief is trying to find them wherever they're at. He doesn't even know how to operate the damn radio. Well, my stream was shit last week. We tried to watch Jaws last week. And in the middle of it, man, my Wi-Fi just went bonkers and basically booted me off a bunch of times. So I had to kill it. But I highly recommend that 50th anniversary documentary. About that sack, got to travel all week for work. Doing good. Have a good night, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully your knee is there. Everything is doing great. Appreciate the support as always, brother. Those dudes are about half hanging in the water. Oh, that's because their boat's sinking. This is when the guy flips out on Sean and is basically cussing him out. Like, catch the damn rope. He'll break his ass. Is the live stream still live? Yes, it's live. It's not Memorex. We're still watching Jaws 2. I don't even know how much is left. Hold on a second, I'll tell you. Shit, I can't see. I can't see it. We're at the point where Sean is getting the rope and tying it to the boat, and they're going to pull and connect all the boats together. I'm out of this motherfucker of work. You're out of work? That's cool. 11:45, you're a little bit earlier than normal. Sometimes you're right at midnight when I'm coming out, right? So what you been up to? How's your week been? I'm starting to suffer a little bit. My knee and ankle and everything's hurting. Even though I've taken some. I usually don't sit this still for this long without a brace or without ice or something on my foot. It's almost healed, but it's like just gets really tight. Did you guys see that Toxic Avenger trailer that they dropped this week? If so, what do you guys think of it? Your weekend is nice. That's cool. Is everybody down? We're gonna watch Jaws 3 next week. We might as well knock all these out and watch them all. We need to watch Weekend at Bernie's. Wonder why? I wished Gigi would come back. I wonder why she didn't like Weekend at Bernie's. We were talking about Weekend at Bernie's earlier, and she said, like, don't fucking watch that movie like it was trash or something. So, do you work on Mondays? Who was it here that was off on Mondays? I'm stretching my ankle, sorry. Which is good because I used to not even be able to stretch it out 2 weeks ago after I heard it. It's just really tight now, I guess, and it itches a lot. They said it's because it's healing. So this is when the chief finds Mike and realizes his other son is still out there. Cody said it was really, really slow, so I'm probably going to wait on that one. I'll wait and watch that one at home. I like the first one, but I didn't particularly like the second one. Just get to the damn lighthouse. That's all this movie's about, is getting to the lighthouse. The wind is pushing them off course. You're off to college goes back. Go back sometime in August. I haven't seen. You haven't seen Jaws 3? Oh my goodness. It's so cheesy. We have to watch it. I could watch it on this TV in 3D if I really wanted to, but I don't want to sit there with the I don't think I want to sit there with the glasses on. So the boats are turned upside down and the sails are hitting the rocks on the bottom. That's realistic. I like that. I'm trying to FaceTime Gigi. She's not answering. Oh well. I tried. Oops, my sound disappeared when I tried to do that on the movie. There we go. I got it back. You missed all the drama, Arturo. We had a feud going on in the chat with Gigi and one of the other people, and I kicked the other person out and blocked them off the channel because they were putting some threatening comments, and Gigi was drunk and thought that I was siding with the other person and got mad at me and left. I love Dawn of the Dead 2004. I love that. I love the original Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, I love all those. I love all those too. I like the remake of Night of the Living Dead from 90? The one that Tom Savini directed. So we're wrapping it up. The Chief has found them. Yeah, that's cool. That's the one where he pulls the woman's eye into the piece of wood, right? A little bit of both. I quit using binders. I started getting those sleeves that have the where you can fold the what do you call it, the artwork in half, so I can put them on a. I've got like a little shelf thing in my basement with a bunch of them. I started doing a lot of turning my Blu-rays into Blu-ray DVD combos, and then I would take the sleeve of the DVD and I put those in a binder, and then I got rid of a bunch of the cases and I put one case in my storage building. But so it's a little bit of both. A lot of Blu-ray DVD. I did a video back in the day about how to save space. So I did a lot of Blu-ray DVD combo packs. That's why I was buying a lot of those Blu-ray dual Blu-ray DVD cases at the Dollar Tree because they're so cheap, for $1. There when the Dollar Tree was going to quit selling movies, I bought a bunch of those. But yeah, I quit doing the binder thing because I wanted to keep the artwork with it. I don't know, just the two of them were fucking arguing back and forth in the chat. I quit reading it. And Gigi was drunk and got upset and then thought I was siding with the other person when I wasn't. Hopefully when she sobers up tomorrow, she'll realize that that I was siding with her. Yeah, she even said she was drunk. I've tried to FaceTime her, but she won't answer. Yeah, she admitted during the thing that she was drunk during the chat. So the Chief is trying to winch them across is where we're at in the movie. Well, if she's drunk, she probably won't come back tonight, but and Doug tried to contact her too, so I don't know. Too much drama. Good news is I made enough money to get paid from YouTube this month. Says I got a payment on the way. Wonder why they did that in slow motion there with him pulling the power cable back. That was weird. So a bunch of them got knocked out of the boat and they're swimming, they're hightailing it to the rocks. At least they used some real underwater shark footage. About the fakest looking rocks you ever seen. This is when the shark comes by and scrapes that girl, I think. All these people in the water, you thought that the shark would have at least eaten one more person. I love it when he's like, open wide, open wide. Yeah, I don't drink that much. I had 2 rums, and I'm not drinking anymore. I get tired. I can't go to work anymore with a headache, man, or just feeling hungover. So that's why, ever since that one time I was drinking all that moonshine on here, I cut myself off 2 drink minimum, man. I'm not drinking anymore while I'm on here. Just enough to get chatty a little bit. When I drink, I tend to get looser and I chat a little more. I had a little ice pack thing I was putting in my hat. It's hot as balls, man. That girl there, man. You talk about somebody that looks like they're in shock. That girl there, man. Her and that Tina did a great job. So now Brody's going to remember what that woman told him, that sharks are attracted to sound. And it all comes full circle. Whip it. Whip it good. Here he comes. Like, that girl legit looks scared, man. She did a good job. This whole sequence is really good. Got some good footage of real sharks under the water. Got the ones in the boat, got the ones on the shore on the rocks. They don't know what to do. Pretty tense, man. Bought a CM Punk shirt. He'll come back and beat Sellout Cena's ass, but I'm thinking Rollins idiots are that has been R-Truth would interfere in that match. I don't know. I haven't decided how I think it's going to end. Um, I thought Cena's promo was awesome on SmackDown. I almost see maybe Goldberg beating Gunther and then Seth Rollins cashing in on Goldberg. They would do some stupid shit like that. All right, you big bastard. The music is good in this as well. This is a great sequence. Like a shark can hear him. That's it. Come on. It's up under the water. Dude, they did a much better job with the shark in this one. Here he comes. I love that point of view, right, looking at him head on. Say, Brody's like, holy shit. And the whole Amity Island power goes out. And they're like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't know, man. Do you think are they going to still go to Saudi Arabia with all that shit going on overseas? I guess that's far enough away. If they cut off the oil coming over here, ain't nobody going to be able to afford to fucking drive. Glad I got an electric vehicle. And the shark burns away. And the shark sinks into the water. I don't want Naomi to win. But Tiffany's title run has kind of been weak. The only person she ever fights is Nia Jax. They made me come with them. Sure, they did. I like the music in this one. So in the first one, you get to see Brody and Hooper in the distance coming in on the barrels on the beach. In this one, you get to see Brody in the raft with his son as they go over to the fake rocks. I'm already done. You must have had a bunch of ads. Night of Champions. I don't know. Maybe they could just do it in the U.S. You could ride a horse if no gas. They have a different kind of gas, right? It'd be gas powered, natural gas. Do you have horses? Well, the rumor is that Iran, however you want to pronounce it, is closing the strait and they're not allowing any ships through, cargo ships, and that within 5 days our gas will be double the price. Is what all the what do you want to call them? The naysayers, the doomsday sayers was posting. I love that shot of the sunrise there, or sunset. I mean, with the names. This has got some excellent music in it. Shark getting electrocuted. Well, you're right at the end then. I love the soundtracks to both of these. I think I've got the vinyl for Jaws 1, 2, and 3. I don't think I've got Jaws Revenge. Well, you're off from work for a while anyway, so you won't have to drive much. And my wife starts working with me next week, so she can ride the electric vehicle with me. Some guy was bragging that he bought some Halloween items at the Dollar Tree today. Already? Really? They better have security. I know, up the ass. It is. My guess is since it's Saudi Arabia, they will probably have buku security, but I don't know. It is pretty dangerous. I know I wouldn't be going to any live events over there right now, anywhere near. Well, boys and girls, I think I'm going to get off of here since it's so late already. It's after midnight. I live outside of town near the country. I grew up on a farm. I live outside. I live 30 minutes outside of a city, so I live in the country as well. You get to be in charge of her now. She won't work directly for me, but I did tell her as my boss said, well, you will technically still be her boss. All right, I'm gonna do it live on the stream one more time. I'm gonna try to call Gigi on FaceTimer. Hey Doug, if you end up talking to her, let me know. That's why I don't like people drinking. like in trying to chat. All right, I tried. She's not answering. So I really appreciate everybody that stopped by. Doug, all the normal, Arturo, Sandy, Gigi. We missed Rick. I'm assuming maybe he had his surgery. I'm not sure. He commented on a video 2 days ago. So throw some thoughts and prayers out there for Rick. So hopefully he's okay. It was good hearing from Cody, Brugo, all the normal guys that stopped by. Anybody that watches this after the fact, make sure you do hit the thumbs up, like the video. I've got my movie haul tomorrow coming out. I've got a Goodwill video I actually did. There's a video with me and my wife that I did record that's going to show some thrift items that she got. So I got quite a few videos already planned and or recorded. And then I'm going to do that popcorn bucket one, Doug, where I'll show the difference in the Jaws China popcorn bucket that I got from China and the one that actually came from the U.S. theater. So I'll do that this week as well. So hopefully you guys, yeah, well, I don't drink much anymore either because of shenanigans like that. So I really appreciate the support. Sandy, Doug, everybody, your Arturo that's left over here. Like I said, spread the word, get people to come onto the chat during these live streams, and we can have some fun, and hopefully we won't have drama next week. I'm going to go ahead and we'll watch Jaws 3. It's a shorter movie. It's like an hour and a half. So that way hopefully the stream won't last as long because it's already out 10 minutes after midnight for me. So I really appreciate all you guys for supporting me any way you can. And you know that I always say that. Yep, night, night, and don't let the jaws bite. So as always, this has been JEFFMAN316. I am your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen.